everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to my house moving series. I actually moved house back in October 2020, so it's been about 4 months now since we moved house, and obviously I'm not moving anymore, but I've just been documenting absolutely everything for you guys, from the moving in day, the empty house tour, literally every single thing we've done to this house I've been documenting. So if you are new here and you love that sort of content, then you might want to go back and check out my other videos, so I'll make sure to link them all down below for you guys. So again, we're here today with another little house updates video. So this one I feel like is more kind of cosmetic, like little bits and pieces around the house. We've got some painting going on, we've got some plastering going on, and lots of new things put up as well, like some beautiful lampshades and things like that. So I love these sort of videos. I love filming them so much, and I love watching them back as well and other people's, so that's why I've been documenting it all on my YouTube channel. I feel like today's one is a good one because I've got the most beautiful lampshades to share with you that I found on Next, and I am so happy with them. You know when you pick something out and it actually looks like it could be so much more money, so I'm just so impressed with the bargains that I've got, and yeah, I'm so excited to get into it and share everything with you guys. So if that is your sort of thing and you love home interior, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video so that I know you're loving this sort of content. So before we get into the video, just a really quick thank you to Tria Beauty for kindly sponsoring this first part of the video. I just want to quickly talk to you guys about this and share it with you because this beauty has landed in my mail this week. So Tria Beauty is a laser hair removal device, and this is what the baby looks like. You get a little manual booklet all in here which tells you exactly how to use it, which is great and really handy. And then you also get your little charging pack in here too as well. What I love about it is that it's cordless, so it's so easy to just use. It's super lightweight too, which makes things even better. This is different to your standard IPL at home devices, which I have used before, and to be honest with you, I've just given up with them because I've never seen long lasting results, and I am that sort of person where I'm very impatient and these can take a little bit of time to use. So if I'm using something at home, I want it to last really, otherwise I'm just going to give up. So that is why I said yes when Tria Beauty reached out to me, because with this device, after 6 treatments at home, you should be completely hair free and it shouldn't grow back too. And it also claims that even with 2 uses, you can have up to a 70% hair reduction, which is what I need. I need that in my life, guys. I had the most thick, stubbly, horrible, awful leg hairs, and they need to go. So I'm really looking forward to using this. So many places you can use it: on your face, your armpits, your bikini, legs, arms. It's been FDA cleared too, so it's completely safe to use. And with this, you literally just turn it on like that, super easy, and then you actually have to unlock it as well before you use it. So you literally just pop it on your skin in the area that you want to use, and it unlocks like so, as you can see. So that's great. It has obviously a safety feature to make sure that it's suitable for your skin. And then there's 5 settings, as you can see here. So you literally just press this little button here to change. So that's on 5, or that's on 1. Obviously, if you're sensitive to pain or you haven't tried these sort of devices before, you might want to start a little bit lower and work your way up. I had a little try earlier and I used a 4. Just do it on my arm, which is also very hairy, and I'm very much looking forward to get rid of this. Literally pop it on and it does it for you. And that does, I'm not going to lie, like the 4, I can tolerate that 4, but it's a little pinch almost. It's like a little kind of flicky sort of feeling. And obviously the higher it is, the better results you're going to get because you're putting a better intensity. So kind of just go with what you can tolerate. Before you use it, you are meant to shave, and you shouldn't have waxed or used any sort of skin peels for a few weeks before, just to make sure your skin is prepared and ready for it. So I am so excited to use this, guys. I'll make sure to link all the details in the description box down below if you want to try this out. It's meant to take about 3 months to be completely hair free, so I'm so excited. But what I might do is start on like one area only, see how I get on, another area, see how I get on, just so I can kind of compare it. And like I say, I'm a little bit lazy, and this can take a while. I say a while, it's about 25 minutes per leg, which isn't that bad, but for me, I'm just like 25 minutes, so I might just blast some music on and do it. Thank you so much, Tria, for sponsoring that part of the video. I hope you guys love that as much as I'm going to, hopefully. And now let's get on to the home updates. So guys, the ceiling has been painted. So this was skimmed a couple of weeks ago. It used to have Artex, and now it's been painted all lovely and fresh and white. So what I'm doing this weekend is using some filler to sort the walls out, because I think we are going to tackle the downstairs walls in the hallway, and then we'll get a painter in for the upstairs, just because it is so high up and a little bit dangerous. So yeah, we're going to work on these walls down here. So I'm just filling in any holes and any kind of imperfections in the walls. Because this house is older, there is quite a lot of unevenness and texture to the walls. So this part here, for example, it's probably not going to show very well, but this part here is a extension on the house, so it's a lot more fresh, newer, and kind of more freshly skimmed. Whereas you've got a lot of parts like this where you've got loads of lumps and bumps and texture, if you can see. I have started filling that now. this bit in particular really shows down here, as you can see. Now really, in an ideal world, you'd get the whole thing skimmed, but it's a big job and we're not really sure what we're doing with this hallway long term. We might be knocking these cupboards into one and all that kind of stuff. So for now, we're not gonna bother. So I'm just going around with some filler, and I'm literally, it's probably gonna take me all day, but like, as you can see here, I'm filling over all them lumps and bumps and texture, and it does work. And then you just go over it with sandpaper, and then yeah, it'll just be a little bit smoother. Obviously it's not gonna be a perfect job, but it's gonna be a lot better than having all this texture to the wall. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you it all once it's done. Not that it's very exciting, and then obviously we'll have a lovely fresh hallway at some point soon as well, which is really fun, and we're looking forward to that. So here's the progress. As you can see, I've done quite a lot. It didn't actually take me too long. It was probably about an hour or so. So I kind of gave up on filling in every single little bit because it's going to be impossible. Like, you would need someone to skim it. So what I decided in the end was just to do the worst parts. So you can see I have done, like I said, quite a big chunk, and then this side was the worst. So I've done quite a lot here and all down here as well. So that's kind of all I've done. And then on the other walls, I've just filled in little holes. These ones wasn't quite as bad, so I've just filled in some holes here. And then you can see here I've done a fair amount as well, just where there was like any little dinks or anything like that. I think a lot of the marks are actually just brush strokes. Again, I don't really know if you can tell, but it's just like a build up of paint. So hopefully when it's painted, because it's just going to be white, it should hopefully just not be too visible. I think we need to take this down because this is an old, well, it's not working anymore, and it's not needed. So I think we're going to take that down and fill that in as well. And then I thought I'd just quickly show you what we're doing at the minute. So we're changing all the light switches upstairs. So currently they just have the old like plastic ones, so changing them all to brushed chrome. So I ordered these a little while ago from TLC direct, and I just ordered loads of different ones, all the ones that we needed. So these are the ones that we went for, the brushed steel, and these are called the Nexus metal. So yeah, if you just type in Nexus, I'm sure they'll come up. We did have an electrician in yesterday to sort some of them out, because some of them before basically needed chiseling out because they were actually single sockets and had a box that stuck out. So he had to like cut into the wall, put a metal box in the wall and change them, as you can see like here. And we've gone for some USB ones too. There's a little bit of making good to do, just like caulking it and filling it and then painting. So we've got a little job to do, but it's nothing major. Like, it's very neat. He's done a really good job. We've just changed the light switch, but as you can see, there's a little bit of mess, so we do need to sort that out as well. Yeah, it's all really minor, and it will probably only take us like a day or so to do maximum. And yeah, Jordan's just going around now, and we just changed them over. We've just done this one as well. I've also got a new light in here, guys. I'll show you it properly when it's on, but this is from Next. It was £90, and this is the Palazzo range. So this is the Palazzo flush light fitting. So you can see it's flush to the ceiling. So the electrician fitted that yesterday. I haven't got light bulbs in yet, so I can't show you it on, but it's all very glam, all very beautiful. And I did want a pink light in the end because this is probably the only room in the house so I can have a little bit of pink. So I thought I'm going to make use of it. But it's a really pale, light baby pink, and I really, really like it. And then the electrician also put up this light for us, which is from Dunelm. And again, I can't show it on because the electric is off, but I'll show you this one later on. You're probably going to see me in lots of different outfits today, guys, because I'm taking some pictures for Instagram. But I thought I'd quickly show you the light in the bedroom. So here it is off, and then this is on. So yeah, I'm really, really loving this light. Like I said, it's from Dunelm, and I think it's really pretty. It's not a big light at all, like it's a nice size, but it's still out the way. It's pretty high up, so it doesn't get in the way of the TV or anything like that. But it's still really pretty. It's an LED, so it doesn't need any bulbs. It has all the bulbs built in. I think it's really pretty and looks really glam and classy, so I'm so happy with that light. Oh, another little update I didn't show you yesterday is our TV here. So we've actually had all the plugs now put behind the TV, so I don't know if you can really see that up there, but yeah, we've had plugs put behind the TV, so no more ugly wires hanging there. So that just looks so much better. It just makes such a difference to the bedroom. I'm really, really pleased with it. I'd love to get a radiator cover now to go over the radiator at the bottom. I think that would just kind of like finish the room off really, really nicely. Another little area that I'd like to work on at some point is this little ensuite. It's not obviously my colours, as you can tell. It's brown, and it's just not what I'd personally pick. The shower's perfect. It's pretty much brand new, and I've only used it once since we've been here, so the shower is absolutely perfect. It's just the tiles, but it does seem a shame to have to rip everything out. So what I think we might do is paint this unit. So this is like a really dark brown. We have not even used it, look. Haven't even opened it since we've moved in, hence why it's dirty. But yeah, I think we might paint this a neutrally sort of shade, and then we might even be able to paint over these tiles. I'm not really sure. I know people can paint over tiles, but I'm not sure. Obviously it's not going to look as good as new tiles, but it might just be a temporary measure. But we might just keep these beigey ones and then just paint the top bit maybe just white or something. And also the floor tiles I'd quite like to change because they're brown at the minute, and I would much prefer them to be a neutral or a grey colour, so, or even white actually. So that's just something to think about in the next, I don't know, maybe a year or so. There's no real rush to do this, but it's definitely a little area that I would like to finish off, just so that our bedroom kind of feels completed and finished, if that makes sense. But we're still not really sure about this space because I've said before, but we're not really sure if we'd extend or we'd knock through into the other room a little bit and make this a little bit bigger because there's no toilet. I just don't know yet. But I am starting to have a think about what we might do with this space eventually. I thought I'd show you our bedside lights too, because I don't think I've showed you these yet, guys. So these are from Very. They're a really lovely white lampshade. When you turn them on, it just looks really neutral and lovely, and it's a nice little rectangle shape. And I love the base of these. So sorry if there's any dust on this, we need to clean them. But I really love the shape of these, and the reason why I actually got them is because they were in sale. So I got them for like, I think they were like £17.50 each, something like that, which I thought was such a good price. And I think they're really modern looking. They work so well with the ceiling light as well, because that chrome, I love chrome, it's kind of like my go-to. I do love gold, but I feel like gold is in at the minute, but it probably will go out quite quick, so I'm not sure. But I feel like chrome always works, so that's kind of why we just went for chrome in our bedroom. I'll show you them off too, just so you can kind of see what they look like throughout the day. So yeah, they're just white, and that's what they look like throughout the day. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with these. Love them so much. I won't show you the bed because it hasn't been made yet, but we might be changing the bed some point soon in the next few months. I'm not sure though, but I'm considering getting a cream bed and something a lot taller, but I'm not sure. I'll keep you updated with that. But yeah, love these. I'll make sure to link these down below for you guys if they're still in stock. I've changed a couple of things around in the dining room as well, so I thought I'd show you that as well quickly. So on the dining table, all I've simply done is put out this little flower arrangement. I just think it works really, really well with the space. Absolutely love this. So the vase is from Home Sense, and it was £10. I just really like it. It's a nice cream colour, and I like the texture on there. And then the flowers were also from Home Sense. I think I paid £4 a bunch of these, and they're hydrangeas, and then I got 3 bunches just to create a really full look. They're actually quite tall, the stems, so I just kind of like bent them underneath to put them in so they fit nicely. But I think that works really, really well for the dining table. I just wanted something just, you know, a nice statement and just really nice and fresh looking. We had a candle before from the White Company, but it just kind of, it was the Christmas candle, so it didn't really work anymore. So I'm really happy that I changed that over. And then something else I've changed over is this. I've just put this little mom dressing table in here for now. It won't be here forever, but just temporary, because we were thinking about getting some sort of sideboard in here, but we wasn't sure 100%. So before committing to one, I thought, well, if I put this here, we can see what it's like to have something there taking up that space, and we can see how we get on with it. So yeah, ignore the Alexa, which Lola loves batting over. But yeah, that's just the mom dressing table from IKEA. And then on this, I've got some really nice little decorative pieces. So this is just pampas grass that I got on eBay. This is from H&M, this vase. And then this vase is from Asda. And the candle is from H&M, and I love that. I think them two work really well together. Love all the tones and the colours. And then on the windowsill, I just changed a few things over. So this is from H&M, that is just from IKEA. And then this, my friend Laura got me, and then these are from eBay. So I just thought that kind of added a little bit of neutral colours to the windowsill, and that's literally everything in the dining room. So this room is a room that we're thinking about what to do with it. So this was the office room, but I never used it, guys. Literally never used it. I work in the living room, or I work in the kitchen, or I work in the dining room. So I've never actually really used this for work. So at the minute, it is literally the dumping ground, as you can see. But what should we do with this space? Because the ideas we've had is either a gym, but then it's quite small, so I don't know if it would work for a gym. A snug sort of room, so to get a new little sofa to go here or here, and then put a TV on the wall, because we've got a spare TV, or we don't really know what else. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments down below. What would you do with this space? Yeah, it's not the biggest of rooms, but it would fit a sofa and a TV, so we're not sure. So yeah, what would you do with it? Let me know in the comments down below. Whilst we're talking about rooms to change, I thought I'd also discuss with you the downstairs toilet, because it's a room that I'm not really sure what to do with. I have some ideas, so I thought I'd show you it, give you my ideas, then you guys can comment down below and let me know what you think, because it's something that we'd probably like to do relatively soon, like maybe within the next 6 months or something like that. We're in no rush, but equally it's not a room that I like, so I think it'd be nice to get it changed. So let me show you. So we've had the ceiling plastered, so we had that all skimmed, because it had the Artex, so that's amazing. And then we've had it painted white, so that's all fresh and good. Let's put the light on actually. So the walls are all going to be painted white next week, so that's good. Because at the minute they're this creamy colour, which I'm not a massive fan of. So basically the things that I definitely want to change is this pool light switch. I would like to get that redone and just have a normal switch on the wall or just outside here. Just because I'm not really a fan of the whole pool thing. It's quite old fashioned and yeah, I'm just not loving it. I'd like to get some sort of cute light to go here obviously, but because it's such a small space, I can't go for anything too massive. And also the light is actually like on the edge of where it kind of slopes down, so I definitely couldn't get something too big because it would crash into that, if that makes sense. That's not going to work. Ignore any mess. This room is really a room that we don't take much care of because, to be honest, I don't really use it that much either. So my thoughts are, this loo kind of just reminds me of an older, well, it is an older loo, it's not like a more modern loo. So what I quite like to do is get a modern one that's perhaps built into this back bit here, so you don't have all of this. So you have the flush in this little back bit here, and then you have the toilet kind of back more. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So I'd definitely like to get that done because I just think that would really modernise the space. That can just stay, or I can, you know, get a fresh one. Ignore all of this. This is just the plastering that I did yesterday to fill in some holes, and that needs all sanding down to make it smooth. The floor we'll keep because we actually really like the floor. Ignore all of that. That's just on the plaster that I did yesterday. These are actually tiles, but they're made to like wood, and these run all through the kitchen and the hallway. So we're going to keep them because I think it just adds a little bit of character to the house and it stops it being all grey and neutral. It's nice to have a little bit of colour. I would love to have these pipes put away, but I know that's quite a big job, so I don't know. We'll speak to someone about it, but I can't imagine we'll get that done because I think that'll probably be a very big job, but potentially. Something I think might look really cute in here is to have panelling, so just have like, just literally panel like there, and then like a line that goes above, and the same on this side. I think that would look really nice because we were gonna get panelling in the hallway, but we've decided not to for now. So I think maybe just having it in this room will just satisfy that panelling desire that I have, if that makes sense. And then this little space here is obviously where the sink is. So ignore all of that, I took the mirror down. So what I'd love to get is a circle mirror here, but one of the ones that have the light kind of built around the back, because I think they look really modern and it will just really brighten up the space. And then this, I think we'll get rid of because Jordan doesn't shave down here. So I think get rid of that because that's quite a bulky object that kind of just, no, it's not very pretty looking, is it? And then again, ignore any dust and stuff. This is all had work in and we obviously haven't been using it much since. Here's the sink and the unit. And to be honest with you, I really like this. So I think all that we need doing is to change this wooden bit to something neutral. I'd quite like it to be grey or white or cream, not cream, or beigey, that sort of tones. And then I think the tiles, again, I'm not a massive fan of the tiles, so I'd quite like to get rid of them and replace them with like a, I don't know what it's called, but I had these really lovely grey tiles in my old apartment and I loved them. They were like really textured and really pretty, or something a bit greyish sort of colour. And then, you know, when you have the chrome trim that goes around the outside, I think that looks really smart. So I'd love to have that. And I think that would probably finish off this area. And I think that's literally it. And then obviously, yeah, just get a couple of little accessories, maybe get a little blind to cover that window. Potentially, I'm not really sure if it needs it, to be honest. And then I think that would probably work quite well. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you like that idea, if you would do it, or if there's anything you wouldn't do that I've said or do differently. I did think about having this a different colour, like a deep colour, or like, you know, like a darker grey or something like that. But I'm not sure now because it's a small toilet. I don't really want to, you know, like darken it and then make it feel even more cramped. Whereas I feel like white or light colours are really bright and airy and vibrant. So let me know anyway what you think of that. And I found something out in the kitchen which you're gonna just laugh at me, and I have to share it with you because I was literally like, oh my god, how have I not found this out? So basically we don't have any of the small drawers, we just have these big drawers, and I was literally storing my cutlery in these big drawers. And when we first moved in, I did say to Jordan, why on earth are the drawers so low and why is there not a short pull-out drawer for cutlery? Anyway, the other day I literally just opened the drawer and this top drawer caught and pulled out. I did not know it existed. So I found that I do have a cutlery drawer. So yeah, I literally had all of my cutlery in here the whole time. Discovered that I've got two of these. I've got one this side, one that side. So I was really chuffed. So I rearranged all of my cupboards. So I've put all of my utensils in this one, and then just, you know, like little choppers and things like that in here. These are just from, I think they're from B&M, and this is from Cherry's online website. I put all like bacony ones in here and just ones that I use every day here. my rolling pin, etc. And then yeah, I've put all of my stuff here. So I've got all my cutlery, I've put all my straws in here, I've got loads of glass straws now, love them, they're from Amazon. And then I've got all my knives and scissors and that sort of stuff there. So I'm really, really happy that with that little discovery, it's made such a difference to the kitchen. It's the little things that please you in life, isn't it? So I was really happy about it. And then this one now, it's really empty because this used to have all the utensils. And then this top one here, I'm just storing like, you know, baking paper and tin foil and that sort of stuff, because all of this before was just chucked in a cupboard and it was really messy. So I'm really, really happy with that. Like I say, the little things in life bring you much joy, and that's one of them. Oh guys, I just had my Amazon delivery and I get 50 of these nudie cream hangers for only £20, and they're the velvet ones, so I think that's a really, really good price. I'll link them down below. I've already had one batch of them, but I definitely needed more because I've run out of hangers. So I'm just going to put some clothes away now because they've been sitting in the spare room with no hangers. So yeah, just recommend these. They do them in quite a few different colours, but I personally really like the cream ones. Let me just get one out so you can see. This is what they look like. Bit boring, again, getting excited about hangers, but like I said, it's the simple things. Hey everyone, so it's now next weekend, so a week has passed and my sofa has arrived and I'm so excited and I can't wait to share it with you. So, here is the baby, it's the new member of the family. So this is the Belair sofa from DFS, and I got this in the silver colour and the fabric is just beautiful. This is the same fabric that I had on my sofa in my old apartment, if you've been here since those days, and I am obsessed with it. It's the most softest, lovely fabric. There's a couple of different tones in there, as you can see. You've kind of got like a whitey colour, you've got grey, you've got creams. It's the most beautiful grey cream. It's kind of like a greyish sofa, although they call it silver. It's definitely a creamy grey sofa. You can accessorise with creamy colours to bring out the creams, or you can accessorise with grey to bring out the grey. So I am obsessed with this sofa. I just love the Chesterfield. I've always wanted a Chesterfield sofa and I finally have one. This is perfect for my filming room because I obviously got it for a nice filming backdrop and for Instagram picture backdrop and that sort of thing. I'm going to be brutally honest, it's not the most comfy sofa. It's very hard. This is really hard. This is really hard. Obviously, this should wear in at some point, but don't get this for comfort, guys. Get this if you want a sofa that's more to look good. Say you had a second lounge or you want to put it in another room, then get it. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for your living room just because you can't really chill on a sofa like this. I mean, you can put pillows in the back, but I definitely think this is more of a pretty sofa than a really chilled, comfy Netflix and chill vibe. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, here are the legs. So we went for the dark legs on this, which I love. And my filming room is an absolute tip at the minute because loads of stuff is in here because the hallway is getting sanded down, ready for painting. So there's a lot of mess in here. But when it was first delivered yesterday, it was put along here and there was so much room that it almost looked a bit out of place and silly. I can't really explain it. You'd have had to have seen it. But for now, we've just put it here because it fits along this wall really nicely. And the daylight comes in really nicely here, so it actually will work perfectly for filming. However, I feel like it's a bit of a shame because along this wall you can have a coffee table either side, have a really pretty backdrop like flowers, floral, that sort of thing, if that makes sense. So I do want to eventually move it back to here and then get 2 coffee tables either side matching and then have a big floral display on one and maybe a lampshade on the other. But for now, I'm just going to leave it here until I decide. But it's so easy to move. Like I literally move it myself, so it's really not that hard. But it does really add a lot of space to the room having it here. It's kind of just like tucked in the side and you walk in and it just makes the room feel really spacious. But like I said, there's a lot of mess in here, so I'm not going to give you like a room tour, but I know you guys have seen this room before anyway. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to start accessorising this room now, finally that the sofa's here, and that means the room's almost like ready to be transformed. So I'm thinking about getting a cute rug to go in here, like I said, the coffee tables either side, a lovely display, that sort of thing, maybe some prints, Desenio or something like that on the wall behind it. I'm just excited. We still haven't got the light bulbs for this beauty here, so I might have to wait until the next moving vlog to show you what this looks like on, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to show you it because they look so beautiful on. But nevertheless, I am very happy with it anyway. Oh, I've got some new lampshades downstairs to show you as well, so we'll go down there now and I'll show you that. So for the hallway, I've bought 3 of these lights from Next. So this is actually the same design as the one upstairs, but it's just the quick fit, easy fit one. So this is the lampshade. It's called the Palazzo Champagne Easy Fit Lampshade by Next. They're £38 each, and we got 3 of these to go in the hallway downstairs. So we've got 3 lights. So this is what it looks like here. Honestly, this is beautiful. I hope it does it justice, but it's the most stunning champagne colour. Look at that. And then you've got all these beautiful gems that hang down, and they're actually plastic, but they look, well, they're acrylic, but they look like glass. Honestly, it's the most, if you want a luxury looking lampshade, get these. They are amazing. I was going to get the flush fit ones, but I don't know. They're a lot more expensive. They're £90 each, and these ones actually hang lower, which I kind of like because it looks a bit more dramatic, whereas the flush ones are really high up, so you lose a lot of the dramaticness. I know that's not actually a word, guys. Oh, and then there's another lampshade I have to show you here, which I think I got this from, I can't think what it was called, to be honest. I have to try and pop it on the screen if I remember where this was from. It was a random website like I'd never heard before. And hey Lola, this was £50, which I thought was an amazing price. So it's a really hangy lampshade. Obviously we'll alter that to make it a bit shorter. And this is what it looks like. So this is for our wardrobe room. We have got the same one in there at the minute, very similar anyway, but it's smaller and it's broken. So I'm so excited to have that put up because that is just going to look beautiful. And I think genuinely this is amazing for the price. I'm really happy with it. One last little thing to show you an update of is the dining table. Ignore this. This was just our setup for dinner yesterday. I actually ordered 6 of these. These are just like a nice neutral shade. You've got a little bit of shimmer in there. These are, oh, a nice bit of food on there too. These are just from Amazon. And then I moved the cream cushions in here. So I bought loads of these before, if you guys remember. And these are from Matalan. And they work so well with the dining table. But I'm just going to give you a little overview here, but you can wait because I might be doing a dining room, like how to dress your dining table, that sort of video at some point when all my dining stuff arrives. I've got a few bits to order still, so it might be a while till I do it, but that's a video that I really, oh, we're out of focus. That's a video that I really want to film, like a really pretty how to design your dining table. Not that I'm an expert, but I did one at my flat and I really liked it, so I thought I'd do one here as well, but more of creams and neutrals instead of grey and pink like before. So everyone, I think I'm going to round this vlog off here. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Stay tuned for more home improvement vlogs. There is loads more coming. There's one every about 2 weeks on this channel. Make sure to check out Tria Beauty as well. I've put the link in the description box for you guys so you can have a little look and shop if you want. They've got an amazing offer on at the minute. So it's definitely worth checking out if you are interested in being hair free. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do stay tuned for future videos, and I'll link all of my previous moving vlogs down below too if you want to have a little look. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.